Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Wherever you are and you're watching me, thank you for coming to my channel, Guided Leap of Faith. What we want to get into today is I want to go ahead and pull on some of the makeshift cards that I made. Kind of see, like, get some description of the person that you might be dealing with, in your past. Um, See what's going on with them. Just kind of peep into, their personal life a little bit. See what we have. And then we'll get a little bit of descriptive physical features about them. And depending upon the time, we might get a loving message and also like kind of see about their insights, okay, and their guidance. All right, so just right off the bat, okay, before I turn over, let me say my prayer. Dear God, I call on you to use me as a tool to help the collective on their healing journey. If there's a message for a certain individual, may you guide them to my channel so that they can receive that message. May my spirit guides, my good guide angel, protect me from any harm, any negative influence that might be guided my way or aimed my way. Thank you in Jesus' name, amen. All right, first thing off the bat, the two things. So we have I lied about you. All right, so somebody lied about their involvement with you. They lied about, you being a friend, or maybe you were more. They lied that they probably said that they were no longer communicating with you when they were. They probably said they were no longer seeing you, and they were. This is somebody who just even lied about how they feel about you, or just lied about what you do, just lied about you, period. For maybe to a third party, okay, to their friends, maybe for some reason, and we'll dive into that later. Maybe it has something to do with, you okay, little bit? Okay, sorry about that. My dog was breathing funny for a second there. Okay, so yeah, they just lied about you. Okay, so this is something that I'm sure they're feeling regretful about right now, and we'll get into that. But for whatever reasons, for their own self benefit, okay, definitely. Hawaii's out here, so somebody could be from Hawaii, going to Hawaii, maybe thinking about taking a trip to Hawaii, and somebody was a partier. They were living the nightlife. They wanted to go out there and have fun, okay? But this person is now dealing with some family issues. So that party may have caught up with them. They were definitely dealing with some third-party people living a nightlife. So they probably lied about you because maybe you weren't a partier. Maybe you weren't out there doing the things that they were doing. Maybe they felt like you were a little too bougie, if you want to use that word, for them, okay? Or just didn't want their whoever they were with to know. So I feel like this person really kept you as a secret. You probably came around. They didn't bring you around their friends and family. They met you, during hours that they thought nobody was around. Didn't invite you to their home. It's just somebody who just was just secretive. Okay? Yeah, he knows about you. There was a third party that knew about you, and that's probably who they lied to about you. Okay? So this person inquired and definitely about you. They probably think this person still has feelings for you, want to come back to you, and they're right. This person more than likely does, okay, because otherwise it wouldn't be coming up in this reading. um, this person could possibly have a Dodge. It could be a Dodge car, it could be a Dodge truck, whatever fits in your story. If this resonates with you, something about red. It's possible they have a red Dodge. Maybe red hair, red nails, wearing red at the moment, favorite color red. Okay, maybe someone has the nickname Red. Maybe Red is short for somebody's name, like Reddick or something. Yeah, I'm the black sheep of my family. This is somebody, especially with family issues being out here and now coming up where I'm the black sheep of the family. Yeah, this is somebody who their family knows. Like this person, I believe, has a pattern. They have a pattern of addictions. Could be sex addictions, addiction, drug, alcohol, pill popping, but even just a negative way. They probably just somebody who just, if they're a man, they just play on women to get what they want, and if they're a woman, then it's vice versa. And this person, like this family, they probably just brought a lot of drama or always involved in some drama in the family, okay? Because they have family issues and they have, I'm the black sheep. So, like, the family just, like, they're over it. They know, like, now when this person come around and complain, it's always something. Everybody has that one in their family that you don't want them at the family reunion or something. Like, this person's just a black sheep. That's because they probably always have a negative or starting something, okay? All right, so what else? Yeah, this person was, we have the sun coming out here, like a sun sign. So this person, you know, the sun talks about your core identity, your ego, your self-awareness. So I believe like this person, you know, definitely had a big ego, and they probably showed that big ego with you. And and it was probably their ego that kept them from healing things with you, from letting you know what's coming on, that made them lie about you. You know, like they probably had an image, and maybe you didn't fit in with the image that they had, okay? And maybe when you brought issues to this person, their ego got in the way because they wanted to keep up that tough mentality. All right. What else? The karma. Yeah, this person's dealing with some karma at this moment. Yeah, definitely family issues, karma. He knows about you, a lot about you. Oh, this person was a hot ass mess, I tell you that. A hot mess. I told you I felt like he had a pattern, or she has a pattern of how they're doing things. What else, spirit guys? What else can you tell us about this person with this black sheep? What else is going on with this? Oh, thank you. This black sheep. Let's see. We had a couple of come out. Yeah, I'm broke, but pretend to have it all. This is somebody dealing with some money issues. So this could be part of the karma because it come out after karma, okay? So this person is broke. And again, I told you this person was in their ego and definitely put up a front. They have an image that they want to maintain. So they probably came across to you like they had their life together, they had their shit together, they had this to offer. They probably said, oh yeah, I've got this business over there, got this property over there, this land over there, you know, I'm doing all these things. And it's probably this person wasn't doing a damn thing, sorry. But this person was partying, doing what they want to do, having family issues, dealing with somebody who knows about you and lying about you. This person was living behind a mask. Okay, that's what they were doing. 3 little bears pops out. Yeah, this person was huff and puff and they're blowing a bunch of hot air. Like I said, pretender. This was a pretender. Somebody who just wanted to tell you what you want to hear, make themselves look bigger than what they were when they didn't have nothing. That's probably because you know you came to say, well, all your stuff together, your act together, your positive attitude, abundant and everything. And this person knows they weren't on your level. Okay, Washington. Maybe somebody's gone to Washington, took a trip to Washington. Hey, I did. Or maybe somebody's from Washington. Washington could be somebody's last name. They could live on Washington Street, okay? Something about a wedding. Either this person wants to marry you, thinking about a higher level relationship with you. This person could already be married. You could be going to a wedding. This person's going to a wedding. Maybe you met this person at a wedding, okay? This could just mean this person definitely is married with he knows about you and family issues out there. Maybe they were married and out here partying and hooking up with other people, and it's caused trust issues, and that's what's going on, the family issues in here, and that's why they lied about you, because they know they're married. Yeah, I like them older. This person could be involved with somebody that's older than them, or just somebody who could just feel like they can come in and take advantage of people. Like maybe people, they could be codependent and they have somebody older that they can rely on. Somebody could like football, and somebody could be from Idaho, or going to Idaho, taking a trip to Idaho. But see, here we are, bad credit. Yeah, okay, so we have out here, I'm broke but pretend to have it all, and we have bad credit. Yeah, I feel like somebody went to a situation that they thought they could benefit to, that was going to be, you know, a material gain for them. Like maybe you weren't as, and maybe an older person like is spoiling this person, taking care of them, doing something for this person, and they're benefiting some type of way. And they're looking at this relationship more like a business transaction instead of a harmonious, you know, wedding out of love or commitment. There's somebody who could have a deceased father, okay? Or even like deceased father, like it could actually be a deceased father. They could have lost someone, or like, I'm taking it to like people deceased as in like maybe this person had father issues, our father wasn't around, and their attitude is like, he's dead to me, he wasn't there for me. And because with him being a black sheep of the family, having family issues, maybe the father just was like, nah, I'm tired. Every time I give you a try, you do something, you know, or maybe the father just wasn't there for him, period. And to him, he's just considered that. All right, this person could be bipolar, have anxiety disorders, ADHD, PTSD, schizophrenic. Like, this person just all over the place, and they were blowing hot and cold with you. They probably were 1 minute everything was going fine, the next minute it was like just out of nowhere. You just felt like, okay, well, we were doing good. Now you have an attitude, or now you don't want to answer the phone, or now you don't want to text, or now you want to act funny with me, and you sit here thinking like, well, what the heck? This person's just picking arguments with you. You know, this person was doing this. Could be because they had like a mental disorder, but also could be because they knew they were hiding something, and they were just trying to create, you know, confusion with you so they can go do what they wanted to do and feel good about it. Okay, so we had 30s. Maybe somebody's in their 30s, or with this being a 3, you know, like they saw you as their empress, abundant, nurturing. Okay, again, there could be a pregnancy. Maybe somebody was pregnant. Maybe they went to a situation because somebody was pregnant, because 3 does talk about pregnancy when it refers to the empress. Somebody see you as being creative. You know, you might be trying to get pregnant, or somebody might find out that they're pregnant during this time. Okay. Also, 3 can talk about emotional pain and heartbreak. So this person could be heartbroken a little bit, even though with this big ego, I don't know, but it could be a little heartbroken because you're in separation from them. And right now they're acting shy because they don't know how to come forward and tell you, you know, how they feel, because they don't want to be rejected by you, and they're seeing you as being the villain. You know, they feel like you're being selfish because you're not talking to them. But I feel like also like this person is, you know, selfish because they were selfish with what they wanted. Like, maybe they played in a situation because of their selfish needs. You know, this is somebody who, you know, wants to have power, wants to be in control, and maybe they just don't have control right now of the situation. Definitely if you're not talking to them. Something about a house. This person could be looking to move. House shopping, need to buy a house, getting kicked out of the house because of karma and their family issues. You know, they might need a place to stay. They might come and ask you to help them out and give them a place to stay. So be mindful. We do have Mercury retrograde coming. Somebody could drive a Ford car, Ford truck. Somebody could like to cook. Someone could be a chef, or they, you know, went towards someone who likes to cook. Maybe someone that was cooking for them and they were codependent on somebody that was doing things for them. Someone who enticed them with their food. You know, they say the way to the heart is through food. Okay, somebody who have a life path number 1, you know, a visionary, a leader, somebody who's usually driven and self-focused, you know. So we have always surrounded by drama. So I told you, like, I felt like this person having family issues, and different things. Like, this person could have been surrounded by drama, always has something going on in their life, and the family's just over it. We have wooded area. So maybe somebody likes to go hunting. Maybe somebody lives in a wooded area. There are a lot of trees around them. Maybe they go camping. Or maybe they're clearing out a wooded area, okay? They're trying to knock down some trees or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody lives out in the country. We have West Virginia out here. So somebody could live in West Virginia. Could be from there, going there, know someone from there. You could be from there. And then we have in survival mode. Yeah, so somebody's dealing with so much karma right now with being the black sheep of their family and these family issues that they are dealing with. They probably feel like they're in survival mode because there's probably a lot of conflict going on in this person's life. All right, so that's what we have as far as like just some things that might be going on with that. So we'll look at a little bit of personal physical features, and then we'll get into what's going on beneath, and then let's see how we're doing on time. 13:33. Okay, so let's look at some personal features with this person, physical features with them or the third party. All right, so the top 3 that come off, we have bald. So the person you dealt with could have a bald head. Again, look, he has on red, and remember we have the card out here that said red. So maybe a person likes to wear red, goes by the nickname red, have, you know, wearing yeah, just something red, car, truck, or family, friends that they call red. But your person has a bald head. Somebody has high cheekbones. Okay, so we have that. Somebody has a beard, and this beard looks like it's black and gray. So somebody could be bald, have high cheekbones, and have a black and gray long beard. Okay, so let's see what else comes out about your physical features. Okay, So we have wavy hair. So they could have wavy hair, or they could be involved with someone who has wavy hair. Average physique. So they could be, you know, dating someone who, you know, has an average physique, likes to go to the beach, like to wear a bathing suit, likes to just, you know, show their body a little bit. Someone who wears makeup. Okay, so they're not natural, they're wearing makeup. Okay, what else? That's too much. That's too much. Okay, one fell out. Alright, somebody with a resting bitch face. So this could be you, your person, or the person they got involved with. They could just have that face, that bitchy look all the time. Like, you know, they're arrogant, like they always just in a negative attitude, just got that face, like you just like, you know, don't want to be bothered. Okay, they just never look happy. They like, and again, they always have drama. Somebody could have black hair. They could wear red lipstick, like to wear black, wear a lot of jewelry, costume jewelry. Somebody could be a blonde hair. Alright. They saw you as emotional intelligence. Okay, so you were very helpful. You balanced them out emotionally. You gave them a sense of peace. You made them feel good about themselves. You helped to really build them up. Like you knew when something was wrong. You know, you checked on them. You made them feel loved. You nurtured. You cared for them. You just made them feel with your positive energy and your light that shines. Like they just not used to someone like you. But this person was going around and they were doing hookups. Okay, they were getting rooms. They were sleeping with third parties. Again, they could have been with a certain someone, but they would say that they're working, you know, with business out here. Somebody would say that they're working and they're not. They weren't really working. They were somewhere hooking up with somebody else. Could have been in this wooded area. Who knows? But there's somebody dealing with some financial difficulties with bank failure out here. Their home could be repossessed. So we did have house out here. We did have karma out here. We did have out here that I'm broke, but I pretend like I have it all. So this is somebody that definitely didn't have any money. You know, they don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Okay, they're having to pay bills. They got loans. They're not even taking care of. They're not even taking care of their yard, their house. Their grass is growing out. Their house looks like a shumbo. The bank could be taking it back from them. It's like this is definitely like a situation. This is definitely a situation where, you know, they're losing here. A situation's about to explode. Okay, shit's about to pop off in flames. So yeah, we did have that somebody knows about you, family issues. So whatever this person got themselves into with them lying about you, and then with us having hotel, motel, and getting a room, and money issues, like this person, like I think the part of their karma, like their secrets are coming out to the open. Okay, people are starting to see things about them. They can't hide anything anymore. Somebody was copycat, and there's a copycat. Somebody wanted to be a replica of you, but not you. Can't be you. Can't embody your energy. And this person went for somebody that was similar to you, okay? But just not you. Yeah, and that relationship, like their hopes or dreams are shattered. Their relationship is falling apart. Again, part of their karma. Like they know they messed up with you. See, effed up. Yeah, they know they messed up with you. They know they destroyed this relationship. Like, yeah, you're getting away. You're running away. They want to run away from the situation because their stuff is coming out and stuff is about to explode. They want to go run and hide somewhere, maybe even get a room. But you're running from them. Like, you want no part of this. They destroyed this. They messed up, and you just got the hell out of there. Okay? You were done. Like, that wasn't for you. Like, you're not the one to put up with that foolishness. Like the karmics, they could stay with the karmics, the third parties. Yeah, this person was doing hookups for sure. They might have had a sex addiction. They probably were hooking up with somebody that fed into this. They probably had all kind of kinky stuff going on, threesomes, you know, online sex. You know, this is somebody who like drama, and they like people who like the limelight, you know, and somebody's really performing for them and putting on a show. Hell, I feel like this person put on a show for you and they pretended to be somebody that they weren't. But this is somebody who wanted to be seen. Okay, again, they're out at night. So this is a partier. They want to be seen. They like the limelight. They had an image they want to uphold. They had a certain type of, with this being sex shop and putting on a show, they went for a particular look with a woman. And she's dancing in the street. So they could have went to a dancer or stripper. Could have met somebody when they were out partying. Somebody that they had a dance with, maybe lap dance or something. Who knows? that they want to come in and set the record straight for you. They feel like the image that you have of them, the way that you see them, like maybe some things you could have heard, like they want to set it straight. There could have been some lies, some deceit, but whatever's about to pop off, because it said things about this flow. So whatever secret's about to come out, some of it might not be true, some of it may have some truth to it. So pay attention to the person who's delivering it. Pay attention to what's coming out. If you're interested, if you're not interested, you don't have to pay attention at all. But they definitely want to set the record straight for you. Maybe they didn't tell you how they really feel about you, and they left things unsaid. They didn't tell you, maybe they were in a situation, you know, but they're attached to a bugaboo, somebody that they just can't get rid of, somebody who they want to run from, somebody that they're probably not in love with. I don't feel like they are in love with them anymore. They could have at one point had love for them, but I feel like it was more about what this person could do for them. And they want to, you know, they're facing each other, so they're going to have a conflict, a conversation, you know, like something. There's a talk going on between them. They're going to let this person know, like, I'm tired, I want out, because this bugaboo they're facing now. Like, there's going to be something. Yeah, somebody was promiscuous. Your person was promiscuous. They were going to these third parties that they were just laying up with, these free-for-alls, these thoughts that they were laying up with. You know, somebody who was asleep. They probably slept with one of their friends, but they want to come towards you because they love you, and they want to keep a promise that they made to you. And that's what, you know, when things pop out, that's what setting the record straight. They want to set the record straight that you were not just somebody that they were sleeping with, but somebody they want to be with, and they want to keep their promise to you. Okay, they want to really fix what they've broken. So let's get a couple of loving messages. Let's see here if we can get some loving messages from them to you, what they would like to say to you to set the record straight. Since they want to set the record straight, let them set the record straight. They can set it straight right now. Say what they want to say to the collector. What do you want to say to the collector? Go ahead, set the record straight. Whoop. What do you want to say? A lot, don't you? Whoop. You. Okay. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, Sword and Rose. They want clarity. They want to tell you the truth. Are you ready for the truth? Can you handle the truth? Okay? They want to reveal some things to you. They're determined to set this record straight. Like, they want to come and have a talk with you. You guys are not in communication right now, but, you know, you might get a message from them. They want you to call them. They want you to text them. They want you to reach out to them. They want to see an email. They want you guys to sit down and hash things out. Like, they want to take things to a higher level with you. Remember, we had a wedding out here earlier? It's under this pile somewhere, but we had that. Like, they want to take this relationship to a higher level. They want to commit to you. They want to know if you can work on something. Like, they don't want to be a friend, okay? They don't. Like, in the past, they lacked confidence. They didn't come to you because of their ego, their fear. They realized they self-sabotaged this relationship, and they're feeling frustrated about it. They felt tied to another situation, okay? They didn't feel like they were enough for you. They didn't think that they were enough. They didn't feel like they had anything to offer you, okay? But I feel like when they come, you're going to say, no, wait, not today. I'm done. You know, I've had enough. You're going to avoid the situation. You just don't want to deal with the drama. You don't want to hear what they have to say, okay? You gave them unconditional love with the blowing kiss. You gave them unconditional love. You didn't receive it back. You know, you want a relationship that's going to be fair, that's going to be equal give and take. Like, you want to know when you give affection, you're going to have that affection returned to you, you know? So, you know, you cut the ties. Like, you cut the ties in the situation, you're moving on to something else, and now somebody else maybe want to look at stopping the pattern to come towards you because they want to come out of silent treatment, but you're giving this person silent treatment, okay? You're done, and this was probably your twin flame, so it was hard for you to walk away from them. It was really hard for you to gather the strength to just go, cut the ties, and go, because you always feel like that energy, and this person was your polar opposite, okay? But you guys balanced each other. You were like yin yang. Their duality was a match. But you're going towards your happiness at this moment. Yeah, you're joyful. You know, you want to go. You want to be with somebody that you could enjoy. Somebody that, you know, when you give them love, they give love back. All right, so let's see. Like, we're going to pull like a prayer card. I'm not going to read the prayer to you because I realize everybody have like different beliefs, different religious systems. But we'll see like what what this person needs to pray about, like what's needed for them. Okay. Yeah, this person needs to, okay, say a prayer for protection. Okay, they need help. So if they feel unaided, they need prayer for confidence. Like they're feeling very sad and sorrowful right now. They feel like they're in a despise, you know, and they feel like their prayers aren't being answered. But this is what this person needs to pray for right now. They need protect, you know, and you need protection to protect you from this drama that's going on. So you know, and I do feel like your angels are around you, and they are guiding you, and they are protecting you. They're protecting you from all this mess, and they protected you when they allowed like a lot of stuff to come to your forefront for you to realize that you need to move on from the situation. Okay, so let's get an angel message, and that's going to be it. Just going to wrap this up, or this reading. Recovery. Yeah, you're recovering right now. You're recovering from all of this that you went through. You know, you meditated. You've taken the time to go in and heal. You went into no contact. You know, you guys went through your moment of silence. I still feel like there's silence, no communication between a lot of you with your twin flame. Okay, but you do have a lot of helpful people around you. People to help you heal. Your spirit guides are around you. People that are going to come into you, your family, your friends that are going to help guide you through this thing. And you are going to have abundance coming towards you, a lot within love, material, finances, and it's going to come in within the next few months. Okay, so be prepared for that. Be ready. You know, by the end of the year, when you look back at this time now in July, you're going to see how far you've come, and you're going to be very abundant. So keep manifesting, keep putting good intentions out there, and thank you for being a part of my channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you like what you heard, if it resonates with you, like, share, leave a comment. I do read all comments. And until then, have a great day.